Yes, that's amazing. I love it. Um, Wonderful. So where do you want to start with all of this? It's your show. I want you to be comfortable. You know how we do it. Just girls talking and sharing about what you've been up to. You've had a big week. You've been doing school. You've got classes going on. How did this all begin for you? Do you want to start there, or do you have another road you want to travel down?
About the entry place, right? So we're in October. I've been working with AI for roughly about 3 years now, and I've been using it for marketing. I've been using it for product development, also advertising and sales. And so I want to say like last year, I just kind of decided to branch out on my own and start teaching like entrepreneurs how to use AI for marketing and of course rapid product development in a really affordable way. When it comes to, any type of a business, um, marketing is always going to be like the biggest expense, right? And it's also going to be like the thing that you spend the most amount of time on. And AI availability or accessibility to all of us, like it just kind of helped to cut the massive expense of marketing and also help to cut down a lot of the time. So it's been like a really great ally to me. Um, and of course, when it comes to business, for every single business owner, getting traffic to your business or getting traffic to your website or to your brand is always going to be a challenge. And so one of the ways to get around that challenge is, of course, to create content, to create visuals, and music is a form of content. And so this past July, I just decided to experiment with AI-generated music, um, just to kind of see like how well it would end up working for me and how well it would end up working for some of my students. Again, it was just an experiment, so I decided to sit down one day with a platform called Suno AI, and I was like, okay, I'm going to challenge myself to create an album in a day, right? And I did it. I did it. I created the album in a day. It was very simple. I was just able to go to ChatGPT. It has a lot of my personal information about me. And I was like, hey, like I need help creating a sleep album. Right. And so we created a sleep album and it came out really beautiful. I decided to make my profile like really nice on Suno. And then I went off to work with other clients and I left it alone. That was back in July. Right. So that was back in July. A couple weeks later, Suno gets in touch with me and they're like, hey, like we really like your profile. We're rolling out a new feature. Right? We're rolling out a new feature. And, is it okay if we create some music videos to your music? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And of course, at the time, I just happened to be working on somebody else's music video, another like major marketer. So when I got done with them and I went to go check to see what Suno had done for me, it was okay, but like I'm super creative, I'm super visual, and it didn't really hit the mark for me. And so it inspired me to like create my first AI generated music video to back up my music, right? So I did that, and I just wanted to show my AI community, my AI artistic community, like what was possible. I showed them what was possible, and it was like, okay, I think I'm going to be developing a class around this as well. Again, we were just kind of doing it for fun. Next thing we know, we get the news that there was somebody who was in our community just a few months ago who got like a $3 million like record contract for her AI generated music. Right? It was just like, what? And when I heard that, I said, let me stop playing. I had people, like sometimes they were like tagging me in the article saying like, Micah, like, you can do this. And I was just like, yeah, like, I can. So I just, instead of me using like AI completely like for lyrics, I decided, I was like, you know what, let me write my own lyrics, come out with another, come out with another song, give it like the melodies or whatnot, and did that, and that's how Did You Know I Was That Girl ended up getting developed. Right?
That was a good one.
Video to that, showed it to my community, thinking like, okay, like they're gonna want to know how to do the music video, and I was really surprised because people were asking me, they were like, okay, we love the video, but Micah, where is the music at? Like, where can I go listen to this because I want it? And I was like, oh my goodness, like people actually want to listen to my music? Like that's dope. Okay, and I decided to take the song and put it on all platforms. I did that, and a couple of days later, I was sleeping, woke up like 3:30 in the morning, and there was another song just like sitting in me. That was the Money Baby, which you've been playing, but you told me like you love like nonstop, and that like you just needed to sing it.
Like really did. I love that song. And the video. Love it.
Right? I know I love it too. I put it together, and it was like, again, it started on this at 3:30 in the morning. From like 4:30 to 5:30, I couldn't stop listening to it myself. I was like, I cannot believe like this just got produced, and I was in my bedroom and I was dancing nonstop. And I thought that it was just me. So I created a music video for it, for that, released it, put it on all the platforms, and the reaction has been crazy. Like, the reaction has just been really crazy, and as a result, like, it's brought like a ton of traffic to my business. It has gotten me like new investment, speaking engagements, podcasts. I mean, like, it's just been really, really, really wonderful. And so I say all that to say too, like, I really feel like what started as an experiment, it worked. And if it worked for me, then it can work for anybody. And so now I'll more than likely kind of be sitting down a bit more to not just teach people how to do AI-generated music videos, but we're going to be talking about how to use AI to create hits, because there's so many different opportunities out there to make a profit, like, off of your creations and your ideas. So.
Yeah. That was amazing. So you originally had to make a music video for one of your clients. Was that correct? How did that work out?
So here's the thing. So my client, his name is Anik Singhal, right? He's like one of the largest digital marketers inside of the United States. Former founder of Learn.com. And he had a little bit of I guess you could say, a hiccup at one point with the FTC a few years ago. And it took a lot of things down for him. And, he really wanted to just kind of turn things around. He's like, this thing really, really sucks. I've lost millions of dollars behind this. And so he decided to use the Suno AI platform to create a song called Lemonade. And he created the song called Lemonade, and he was also launching a new software called Agentic AI, where he was like teaching people or supplying people with the ability to have several like AI agents or AI employees that were trained on their intellectual property so that they could get tasks and things done faster and easier. So for that launch, he did a lot of like really amazing things. He was holding a party in Maryland at a hotel, and 3-day kind of like AI conference, invited a lot of heavy hitters out, and he wanted the music video to be created in order to entertain the guests and also entertain the investors that were there, and also potential investors as well, right? So here he is, he's raising millions of dollars, and he's looking for this AI content to help with the process. And so that's what I was creating for him. We took his song, created a storyline, made it like really funny. It took a lot of hours. It was my first time doing it, but it turned out really great. He was really, really happy. And it ended up being a really stunning addition to his brand. So this is, just one example of how business owners can take something totally like non-conventional, right, and use it to get eyes and traffic on what they're doing. Anything that helps people pause for a minute and pay attention is going to be excellent for your brand.
Yes, absolutely. That's amazing. So, what about this new tech week that you went to? Was this part of your AI music? Did you get to share your music there? Was this the place that used it for the theme song?
I did. So that was one of the interesting things about this too. After I wrote and released the song Money Baby, one of the, I guess you could say, major organizers of that week-long event, she had heard the song and she was listening to it, and she hit me up and she was like, Micah, I cannot stop listening to this song. Like, I love this song. I cannot stop listening to it. Like, this is amazing. She was like, hey, will you come and speak at Black LA Tech Week? I was like, absolutely, sign me up. And so, I had experience, of course, doing the All Black National Convention. We do that like in several states, like around the U.S. So I kind of came on board to kind of help her a little bit more with that. And the speaking opportunity ended up evolving into an opportunity for me to write a song, write their official theme song, because they didn't have one, right? And they asked me to do it, and I said, yeah, absolutely, I will do it. And I will say, like, it was a lot of pressure. It took about 24 hours, and I want to say, like, the first two cuts of what I turned into them, it was like, we're there, but not quite yet, right? So it was definitely a lot of pressure. I stayed up like all night long just to make sure that they had something. And I was determined not to stop until we had a hit, because I knew that they were listening to the Money Baby song. I mean, they were blasting it in their offices out there, for heaven's sakes, right? I knew that they were listening to that and measuring the talent and the expectation up to that. And I was just like, oh my goodness, like, Money Baby is like so bomb. Like, how do I top that? Like, how do I meet that expectation? So it definitely was a challenge. But once I could like really hear, like, this is it, like, this is what everyone is gonna bop to, I got it to her and she was like, yep, this is it. Next thing I know, we put it through the distribution process. It's playing all over social media. And this event comprised of, I want to say, like 12 different organizations coming together to put this on. So everyone is creating content. Everyone is tagging the song Tech Check, right, and putting it on there so that people are able to hear it. They're going on radio shows, other radio shows out here to release the song. They're talking about it on podcasts. And it was really awesome. And then while I was there, ended up doing a panel with a couple of other professionals in artificial intelligence, including like a really lovely young lady from a podcast called the AI Chicks, talked about what was going on in the industry. And then I did a breakout where I taught, I want to say, a room of probably about like 40 people how to create their own AI-generated songs.
Micah The Kreator is talking about her
And
new AI music.
it was kind of funny because I don't think they didn't know like what to really expect. A lot of them didn't know what to expect.
It's really
and
good.
We sat there and I walked them through my experience. I walked them through the process from beginning to end. And when we ran everything through and got the song done, they were just really surprised. Like, I cannot believe that this is AI. Like, this sounds so good, you know. And it did. It really did. Like, I was happy with it. They were happy with it, you know. And you know, now their awareness has expanded, and hopefully they'll go off to do like cooler things for like their businesses, their brands, their AI replicas if they're using one, their friends and their families. I mean, it was just really cool. We also like we had like two different mixers, right? So we had a mixer last Monday, we had another mixer on Thursday. So to have the DJ up there like playing my song, and everybody's just like the whole room is getting down to it, like it was just so epic. I was just like, wow, you know, like what a surreal moment. Like I'm super touched.
Oh, did you record any of this in action? Because I would have loved to be a fly on that wall.
I did. I actually placed a couple of snippets on my Facebook. Let me see if it's on my Instagram really quick. Let's see.
Yes, also, you want to shout out at any point in time where people can find you on your platforms too. You know, you can say it as many times as you want.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. Okay. So I am on all major streaming platforms and all social media platforms. You can find me under the same handle. It's Micah, that is Micah, and then Kreator, but it's Kreator with a K. So Micah The Kreator, everywhere. If you hit me up on Instagram, just tell me like where you heard me so that I know, you know, to say hi to you. You have any questions about AI, like I'm totally friendly, happy to help. And yes, actually like the last reel that I left on my Instagram has a snippet from everyone's reaction to that song on Monday night. So it was just totally awesome.
I'll have to check that out. Awesome. So I'm super excited. Man, this is so crazy. Did you ever think you'd be doing music videos?
No. So here's the funny thing, right? Like in real life, I can't sing, sadly. I am like, I guess you could say like I'm somewhat tone deaf. And the funny thing about not being able to sing is a lot of people who can't sing don't know that they can't sing, because what you sound like in your head and what it sounds like when it comes out of your mouth sometimes are two completely different things. And I actually didn't find that out about myself until maybe I was like probably 15. And it's probably around the same time that everybody else probably figured it out too. Like American Idol was booming, right? It had just come out. Alicia Keys was hot. And nobody could audition for American Idol without trying to sing Alicia Keys' Fallen. I mean, every audition was Alicia Keys' Fallen. And they went out and they thought like, I am going to be the next superstar, and had no idea that they couldn't blow until they got on national TV, right?
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately for me, remember that? Fortunately for me, I did not have to wait until, I went on American Idol. I just happened to be at home, and I was using my mom's tape recorder, right? And so I remember inside of her bedroom, she had like this really tall lamp, and I took a blow dryer and I wrapped it around the top of the lamp because I was trying to mimic the microphone hanging from like the studio ceiling or whatnot. And so I press record. Actually, I press play on Alicia Keys. I press record on the other side. I'm singing into the blow dryer because I'm sure, I'm just like so sure, like I'm going to blow. And I'm singing my little heart out. And I stop it. I rewind it. I play it. When I listen, I'm like, who the hell is that? Right? It was so bad.
Oh, no.
Like, no. I was like, no. I was like, this has to be a mistake. Like, there's no way. So I rewind it. I try to record again. And I end up doing like 9 different takes. And after 9 takes, I had to sit on the bed. It was like I was having my own come to Jesus moment. Like, Micah, like, you can't sing, girl. You can't sing. Like, you're not gonna be, like necessarily like the next anything. And I was like, man, that sucks, because by that time I had been writing poetry, I had been writing songs, I had been doing there was just so much in my mind, I was like, how is it that there's all this music in my mind and all this music in my heart, and yet I can't sing? Like, that just seems so crazy to me. I've been taking piano lessons.
I was going to say, you can take singing lessons. They teach you how to sing it. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I know, girl, but I grew up super poor, okay? Extracurricular activities were not really in the budget in my household. So, and I did take piano lessons, but, I could only take them for a season, had to give it up. At one point, I asked my mom to buy me a guitar for my birthdays. I got a guitar, and so I learned to try to, like, play the guitar by ear, and was decent for like a good while. And then, life happens. I gave it up. The guitar became a decoration on my wall instead of something, I actually used. And I just moved on with life. I was like, oh, okay, that's just one of those, songwriting and music or whatnot. It's just one of those talents that probably is just there for like no good reason, right? And I was like, we just go and work on what I'm actually good at, which is technology and art. And now here it is. Like, I'm able to use technology and art and use that to amplify the sounds that have never stopped leaving my brain or my heart, and it's amazing, like, what's possible. It's just like, oh my goodness, so where we're at right now, and I hope that other people will go and, if you hear any bit of yourself at all while you were listening to me, like, go and test out Suno AI. You can actually test it out for free, I believe. It's just go to suno.com. That's how you find it. Yeah, and I believe you can try it for free. They give you a couple of free credits. If not, then their plans are really only like, I want to say $8 to $10, and then they give you like thousands of credits, and it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Like, just give it a try.
So Suno is a AI website that helps create music videos?
So it doesn't create music videos, but it will help you create the music.
Okay, so then you take the music to another AI and it does the video?
So with that, you do have some options if you're wanting to create a music video. What I've previously done with people is creating AI-generated music videos. It is a very extensive process, and it is something that someone like needs to show you, which is why I've taken the liberty of leading a 3-day AI music video bootcamp, right? The last one we did was a total success. I have another one coming up on October 24th. If anyone wants to take part in that, You can totally attend live. You just have to go to www.herpayday.com and sign up, right? And you can take part in the live bootcamp. I will take out the time and I'll show you how to do it, where you are creating an AI-generated replica of yourself. You are cutting your music. You're figuring out your scenery, your background dancers, all of the visuals, right? And then turning that into motion, and then, making your AI avatar lip sync. Let's say like you're able to do that. Really everything, that the editing, protecting your music, because even that's like a huge part of it as well. So I'm actually bringing on additional experts to talk to you about like that part of like the music business. And then if you really want to do a boot camp, there's another platform, which I've tested them out a little bit, not all the way through, but so far I like them. The platform is called aivideo.com. And I recommend that when you get on there and you have your AI generated song, to figure out what you want your main visual to be. And their platform is not free. They do have plans. Typically for people, I recommend doing their $100 plan. That way you have enough credits to create your full music video and be able to go in there and edit what you need, right? So it's a little bit of a faster way of getting it done. It's just that for myself, and also for my students, I like to be more hands-on in the process. I don't want AI to do every single component for me. There are some parts that I want to do myself. So I might use them for part of the process, but then for other parts, we're using a combination of tools. So we're using ChatGPT, OpenArt AI, Google Flow, VEO3, Kling AI, Whisk, right, CapCut. So we're using like a combination of things like that to get the whole entire project done. So it does, for the most part, take quite a bit.
Yes, a lot of brain work.
Yes. When you get done, like, it's so worth it. It's been interesting to be able to talk to other like music industry professionals just to kind of get like their insights and their feedback. And they know like this is a very expensive game to be in when you're like in it real life, right? And AI just has like made a way to make things way more, again, accessible and also affordable for just the average Joe, right? Or just like the average Joe to show and prove like what they are capable of, what their gifts are, what's going on the inside of their heads. And I can honestly say that for this season inside of my life, I feel like if it were not for my ability to use AI to be able to reflect what's going on inside of my head, that I definitely, I don't know that people would take me as seriously. Because people tend to follow people who are resourced and backed, or who are able to show that they are resourced and backed. Like, I'm excellent in branding, but being able to use AI has just been able to take my brand to places like I never really thought that I could go, like, on my own. So
That's amazing. Yeah, that's really amazing. I love what you're doing. So now that you're going down this road, what's really next for you now? Are you going to keep on making music? Are you going to finish this album, or what do you have planned for us?
I have a lot planned, right? So I definitely want to write more music. That is for sure. I definitely want to create more visuals. I definitely want to educate people more, which I am doing. Um, but this is, to me, like, this is a bold new world. And it is a big blue ocean with tons of opportunity. I want to go swimming in it, honestly. And so, I may end up actually setting up a record company and having several, AI generated music artists, right? And I just,
Whoa. Say that again, girlfriend.
I'll probably end up setting up a record company and having several AI generated music artists
Wow, I love
and
that.
seeing how the world ends up responding to them. You know, there's just tons of opportunity. The matter is too, it's like you have to think about what is really out there that's calling for this wave of AI. And the thing that is calling for it is capitalism. I mean, that's what's driving it. Capitalism. They need things cheaper. They need things better. They need things faster. Um, and so it's like, oh yeah, one side of it is like, oh yeah, we get to replace a whole bunch of humans who are, it seems like they're taking too long to do things, and we've used artificial intelligence to help shortcut their processes, right? So a lot of people, there's this issue too. It's like, oh, well, AI is cutting jobs, and AI is going to cause me to be out of money because it's replacing me. It doesn't have to replace you in the event that you pivot. I actually make more money with AI than I do without AI because I'm able to meet the demand for things to come out faster because I know how to use it. That's why I have my online school set up in order to help people to better pivot. We're just kind of like going through the basics, going through the opportunities, having more conversations and exploring what is doable, what is possible. Um, there's opportunities for everyone right now, regardless of what you're working in, to figure out what are the gaps in your industry, what are the leaders in your industry complaining about the most, what is it that they need the most, right? And if you can be the person that is actually in that industry and you understand it, and you can figure out ways to develop things in AI or find AI solutions to help resolve their problems, you are going to be ahead of the pack. So the time and space and opportunity to do that is now. Again, not to be afraid, but to sit down and pivot. It's not difficult. So that's for the most part, that's what's ahead.
Wonderful. That's amazing. I love that for you. I'm super excited. There's so many things that can happen with AI. I know it definitely helps me. I definitely use ChatGPT on Canva that you've turned me on to. I love Canva. And by the way, I have figured out the whole pro thing, so we got that squared away. We're, I was like, what is going on? Um,
Extra teammate on there, right?
yeah, yeah. I think that's what it was. It just automatically, so I had to like do some moving around and figured it out. But yeah, that was crazy. Um, so I also love the AI. images that you're also doing, the AI cloning, those images look pretty good. Like some people can't even tell it's not me. It's really cool. But that was really cool. Do you want to talk a little bit about how that started coming about? Because this is a whole new road for you, right? You're going down a new path, because I know before you were doing websites and all this other stuff, and then now you're more in the creative side, right?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, like it all ties in together. Because even when I do websites, the websites that I create are only as good as the visuals that I have access to, right? So it's kind of hard for sometimes a business owner that might have a personal brand, and it's like, okay, I got to get my website up, and dang, I've got to spend sometimes several hundred, maybe several $1,000s for professional photos. And so that's another place where AI ends up helping, because now we're talking about you being able to get professional looking replica of yourself that is AI generated, that is only a couple of dollars. And sometimes what the output is like so good that you cannot even tell the difference, right? So it just all ends up kind of like tying in together, which is dope. And then, personally, it gives you opportunities to see how you might like a different type of hairstyle or hair color, you too, or a body feature or a tattoo or an outfit or something like that before you even go and spend your time and money on it. Or maybe you figure, like, you know what, I want to express myself this way artistically online, and I want to do it through the visual without having to go and spend additional money on it. And it's done. So it's a really amazing thing, and fun process to go through.
Well, I think that's really cool. I love everything that you're doing. The music videos are amazing. Is there anything else you wanted to add to this before we close out the show? I do want to play your songs again. The three songs that you have out right now, I'm playing them from Spotify. But is there any last things you wanted to say before we play your music?
Yeah, I just kind of again just want to leave really just leave that open invitation. Again, those of you that have questions about AI, again, find me on Facebook at Micah the Kreator, right, with a K, or find me on Instagram. Reach out, let's talk, ask me what your questions are. Let me know where you are starting. Let me know what your challenges are. I'm definitely more than happy to like kind of help like be your ally in this space. And like let's see what's possible for your business, your brand, and your image. And so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for this talk and this opportunity.
Oh, you're so welcome. I am super excited to do this for you. Um, that's why you got to be a radio DJ, people. So you can play your friends' music. This is amazing. I seriously am gonna need to play the 10-minute version one of these days. I was gonna ask you, like, okay, I'm gonna have to download it from my side so I can play it. I love, and honestly, um, when I heard the other songs, the first time I heard them, I don't know where I was in my head, because like when I heard it again, I was like, whoa, I thought I heard that song, so I must have been like in the middle of something really fast. But I love what you're doing. They're amazing. Your songs are just, they're banging, girl. They're banging. I just want to dance and clean and work to, I clean all day, so I literally played your song all day on repeat, all day. Yeah, it was wild. I loved it. Um, but yes, I know, I know. So I wanted to play your other songs. I wanted to play my favorite first, which is the Money Baby. The other ones are great too, but the Money Baby, the video, oh, it's so hot. I love it. I love it. The other ones are hot too, but this is my number one, you know. But so would you like to introduce the Money Baby song? How they do it?
I really hope that you love this song and that you just get out, you jam to it or whatnot. Give me your feedback. Yeah, it's gonna play right now. If you want to listen to it again, all you gotta do is like go to iTunes, to Spotify. It's there. Just search for Micah the Kreator and you'll find it. So without further ado, here's Money Baby.
Ooh, yes. All right, guys, here we go.
I hustle harder 24/7. I run the grind, the system. Flip the switch, yeah, turn me on, turn me on, turn me on. Baby, I like the money, money, money. Drop it on me, on me, on me. Oh no, on me, on me. Keep it like honey, honey, honey. Give me that money, money. 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 Prompt the millions, baby, don't hold back. Bitcoin pixels, baby, make them stack. Shape me the way you want, smooth my back. Drop me your money, baby, drop me your money, baby, drop me your money, baby, drop that keyword, hit a bass clap. Let's go low, my body reacts. Load that trigger, let the beat bite back. Every eye on me when I throw it right back. I like the money, money.
Micah, I'm gonna call you right after this.
Oh no, money, money. Drip it like honey, honey, honey.
I don't know how to switch it yet. I'm gonna call you right back, girl. Catch me here. Hey, baby, I don't know how to switch it, so we'll catch you here. I love this song. The video is so hot. I'm 4 years still a rookie, but this song, girl. What? You gonna throw that hair too? The way you threw that hair in the video?
Baby, I like the money, money. Drop it on me, on me. Oh no, on me, on me. Drip it like honey, honey. Give me that money, money.
My girl, Micah the Kreator. Song is hot. Cheers. And the next one. Here's the next one. Did you know I was that girl?
Oh yeah. Did you know I was that girl?
Girl, baby.
Did you know I was that girl?
Baby.
Did you know I was that girl?
Baby.
Did you know I was that girl? Did you know I was that girl?
what we didn't talk about is that in your session, they did say that you were going to be bringing forth new technology, didn't they? So I'm not surprised that you're going this route, because using AI to do the music, and the more that we put our own creativity into it, it's just raising the vibration of whatever it is, right? So keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you, Karen. Follow my girl, Micah The Kreator. She's a digital creator. She's amazing. She's my website designer, my go-to person. I trust her with everything, and she trusts me. So I appreciate you, girl. I love you so much. But did you know I was that girl, baby? Was that girl, baby? Come on, dance with me, guys. Did you know I was that girl? Did you know I was that girl, baby? 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 Did you know I was that girl? What are we talking about? I love the beat. I love the bass. I love that little thuggish in there. It's a little trap. I love it. That's hard. They gotta play this at the club. I love the I love it. I love it. It's banging. It's banging. I'm telling you. You need some backup artists? Now this is a new one. Tell us about this one.
Pretty with a tech check, boss with the glow. Post quality, yeah, you already know. Melanin rich, that's the upgrade life. Get the check quick, stop trying to think twice.
What?
Pop it back, 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 run it back, run it back. Melanin too cold, melanin.
And a little bit of that Rihanna voice. I should have asked you, what was your inspiration? What was your inspiration for the sound? Like, who was it? I saw your, oh, this one here? Tech Check? This is the one? I thought Money Baby was. We're out of here in 3 minutes. The song's gonna close us out.
So heavy on the wind, from the block to the boardroom. Same damn flex, turn power to a product, turn struggle to a check.
Now, the other question is it the same sound on all your tracks? Is the audio the same? Like the voice? Is it the same? Or does it change? How does that work? My hair is a mess. How does that work? I like it. I like all of these. Make sure I add it to my playlist. Almost, right? Girl, this is a club banger. I could totally see this in a club. We got 2 minutes. You want to call back right now? Hopefully I can get you back in here. Because it's the top of the hour, I could probably play it one more time. Yes, that was my girl. Hold on, she is calling back. Let's get her back on the air. Hello, hello, are you there? Let me see. Can we get you on a little louder? Turn this down. Are you there? Let's get you on. Hold on. One more thing to do. There we go. Testing, testing. Are you there? Thank you, thank you. We love that. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Do you want to say goodnight to everybody? And thank you for tuning in.
Awesome. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you loved and enjoyed everything that you heard. So yeah, I hope that it made you move a little bit, even though it's like late at night. I hope it sparked up your day.
Yes, girl, it's okay. It's Friday night.
That's right. It is Friday, isn't it?
So crawl back out of bed and start dancing.
Right.
All right. Well, I love you so much. Thank you for calling and hanging out with us and sharing your music. And I just hope that you do big things, girl, with this.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And that's it for us tonight, guys. So tune back in next time, next week, same time, 10 o'clock to midnight, the Mad Chatter Show. This is DJ Maya, and I had on Micah The Kreator with a K. So please follow her and be safe, y'all. Blessings and love. Bye. Hang on. Okay. I think we're done. Yay! Oh my god. I'm a hot mess right now. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's so hard to play the music and play the things, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Go to wvew.org to listen to the whole thing on the radio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Micah. Love you. Bye, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Share this video, like it, comment, and let me know what you think about the songs, okay? So bye, guys. Till next time.